All right, today is Friday, and this video is going to go over your warm-ups for the week. So if you're starting this video and you haven't finished Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday warm-up, please stop the video now. No cheater, pumpkin eaters. All right, here we go. We've done these before, so at any point, this would be a perfect thing. If you have one that you missed or you're not sure of, this would be a perfect thing to bring up in our Zoom lessons. All right, so looking at number 1, and again, I'm assuming that you've already found your mistakes, and I'll give you a clue. There are 4 words that need to be capitalized, and we need 2 different commas and 1 end mark. And you don't have to rewrite it. Remember, we're going to use our editing marks. On May, proper noun. Illinois College is the name of the college. This is a declarative sentence, so we needed to put a period. And we punctuate our dates by putting a comma, we circle those so we can see it, after the day, and then a comma after the year. Number 2. Is you gonna be finished with your report by Friday? All right, we have a few grammar errors in there. We don't use slang when we're writing in proper English. We can use it when we speak, but not when we're doing proper writing. There's also an end mark that needs to be there, and also a capitalization. Are you going to be finished, even though it sounds like a T, it's an ED, with your report by Friday, proper noun, and it is a question. Number 3, write the past tense of the verb worry. Past tense, which means it happened yesterday or previously. So today I worry, but yesterday I worried. Now remember, when we have a suffix that ends with, or a word that ends with Y, and we add a suffix, we drop the Y and we add an I, and then we add the suffix, in this case ED, worried. Write a fact about broccoli. You could have written anything. Broccoli is green. Broccoli is a vegetable. And then we need an antonym. Remember, synonym, same, antonym, opposite. They both start with an A and an O. Vowels, synonym, and same start with the same S. So seldom means not very often. So the opposite would be all the time, often. Lots of different synonyms. All right. Plus, check, minus, how did you do? Circle Tuesday. Circle the best word to complete the sentence. He don't have any brothers. He doesn't have any brothers. He wasn't have any brothers. He never have any brothers. Doesn't. I read an amazing story about the hardships of some early travelers. Okay, we have 2 spelling errors. We need an end mark, and we need a capital. I read, this is the color, these are homophones, amazing story about the hardships of some, this is a math, but we need some early travelers, and it's declarative sentence, so we add a period. These are all skills we've worked on throughout the whole year. We needs to be at the airport by 9:45 or we'll miss our flight. We have 2 spelling errors. We're missing a colon, an end mark, a capital, and we have 1 grammar error. We, capital, need to be at the airport by 9:45 or will We need a contraction, not well. Miss hour. It's a homophone, words that sound the same but are spelled differently. Flight. Period. Write the two words that make up the contraction. Remember, contractions are two words put together. They take out a couple of the letters and they add a comma. I won't eat broccoli. I will not eat broccoli. Use this homophone pair in one sentence. So homophones, same words. You could have written lots of different things. They're walking. There. Ooh, I used a third one too. Dog over their place in the park. Remember that there has the word here hiding in it, which will help you realize it's a place. The contraction, if you can substitute the words they are, that'll help you remember the contraction. And then there shows possession. They own the dog. I own it. They own it. There. All right, Wednesday. We're going to go a little bit faster because I do expect that you've already answered these. After she lies the eggs, the hen sets on them. So we have a couple of things. When we lie something down, this might be a little bit harder. This is definitely a 6th grade skill. So after needs to be capitalized. After she lays, you lay objects. A person lies down on the bed, but you lay objects on its surface. After she lays the eggs, do you hear the pause? Comma. The hen sets on them. Does she sets on them? Sits on them. Period. Declarative sentence. Shauna can run faster than anyone else I know. All right, we need an end mark, we need 2 capitals, and we need a comma. Make sure your answer has all those parts. All right, Shauna, proper noun, can run faster. Oh, there's a spelling too. Faster than and run faster than anyone else, comma. I know homophone. Period. Or you could have even said an exclamation. Circle the adjectives. Now, what type of part of speech is an adjective? It's another thing we've covered throughout the year. Words that describe nouns. Remember, nouns are person, place, thing, or idea. So first, let's underline the nouns. The extraterrestrial had enormous green eyes. So we have a thing, eyes. We have a person, it's actually a alien. Long pointed antenna and a slimy head. We have 2 more things. Antenna and head. Now we need the words that are describing those things. So the eyes are described as enormous and green. The antennae are described as long and pointed. And the head is described as slimy. Notice that when you have 2 commas in a row, sometimes they put 2 adjectives, they put a comma in between them. Write 2 words that rhyme with heard. You might have written bird, word, lots of different words. Circle the word that's spelled correctly. Ourselves. Just like shelf becomes shelves. Ourself becomes ourselves. Himself, herself. All right, circle the word that comes first in alphabetical order. So we have a D, an O, an F, a D, and a D. So first we look at the D's. Then we're going to look at our next one. We have U, O, and O. Which one comes first? The O. Now we're going to look at the next one. V and R. Which one comes first? The R. Where is someone who is saying the following? Flight 328 for London, now leaving at gate 37. Where would that person be? An airport. Because it said flight. Our 8 puppies is growing bigger every day, explained Tito. All right, now I'm going to go through what all we need, so check your work. You need 2 different capitals. You have 2 misspelled words, a grammar issue, and we need a comma and an end mark. All right, so let's see if you got them all. Our, and that should be capitalized. 8 puppies, drop the Y and change to I-E-S. Are growing. Puppies are growing bigger every day. This is an introductory phrase, so we need a comma. Explain Tito, proper noun. Declarative sentence, end mark. Is Miss Bishop's Sunday school class gonna sing Jingle Bells? All right, I'm gonna go through and check your work and see if you need to add anything. We need a capital letter. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 proper nouns. We have a word that's in slang that we need to fix. And we need an end mark. All right, is Miss Bishop's Sunday school class going to sing Jingle Bells? Question mark. There's one more thing. Miss Bishop owns her Sunday school class. Be like Miss Dunnigan's class. So how do we show possession? Make sure you added an apostrophe before the S. What part of speech is the underlined word? Come home quickly after school. Give you a clue. It ends in ly. And if it ends in ly, there's almost no words that are not this type of speech if they end in ly. There's very, very few. Adverbs. Quickly describes how they're going to come home, which is the verb. So remember, adverbs describe the verb. All right, we have one more day to go through. The picnic lasted until 5 o'clock. It began to rain at 5 o'clock. Combine the sentences to make one sentence. There's lots of ways you could do it, but you could add a comma and a conjunction. Remember, conjunctions we talked about are fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. The picnic lasted until 5, and it began to rain. There's lots of different ways to do it. Just make sure you have an end mark and you have some sort of connecting words. Most of the farmers grow corn on their farms. The crops grow during the summer months. All right, I'm just going to mark these out. Most of the farmers grow corn on their farms during the summer months, period. Whales swim great distances. They dive for food along the way. Comma conjunction. Get rid of your capital. And they dive for food along the way. The hurricane destroyed many homes. It did not damage the city hall. This time your conjunction would probably be better to write but it did not damage the city hall. The president was at the conference dinner. He gave a long speech after dinner. Comma, and he gave a long speech. You can take out the end because you don't need that on as well. All right, so remember the expectation is that as we go over it, you make your corrections as you go. And next week, please be working on your warm-ups for the next week, and we'll check those on Friday as well.